I like her.
I actually thought on that one. Yeah, toast.
I'd like to welcome everybody here. This is our third year for doing an appreciation dinner, and it's for you, our guests tonight. You're the ones we're recognizing. So this time we're going to call the meeting to order, and then I'm going to do some introductions that will be more formally done later on. So we'd like to welcome one of our newest members that just joined. That's Brad Watson. Brad, just throw your hand up there. Great to have you on board now. So special thanks to the following people. That's Carl and unfortunately Joy Vandermeer from Foodlander wasn't able to join us, but Carl, thanks for coming. John and Heather Burnside from Madoc Dairy Bar or Burnside Fine Dining.
Casual.
Not fine. And we also like to welcome Ward and Cheryl Brunton from Madoc Farm Supply. Terry and Eileen Pigden from Hastings Cable. Steve Weber and Andrew Cardy from McDonald's. Nice to have you gentlemen here this year. Diane Sherman from our great center, Hastings News. Jeff and Robin Bint from the Municipality Center, Hastings Parks. Nancy and Peter Goodham and their son Denver from Impressions and Promotions. I should have said Dalton, shouldn't I?
No.
Doesn't matter.
You got it right the first time.
Did I? Okay. Brad and Cheryl Freeman are not here yet, but they were supposed to hear from Hidden Gold Mine. Andrew and Sarah Tebworth, we called him our propane equipment manager. Next door neighbor. Oh, and Lisa and Derek Wood are not here yet from Ivanhoe Cheese. And Kyle Ramsey and his girlfriend Jerry Wagner from Harold Ramsey and Son. They should be coming shortly. But welcome everybody. It's been a great year for us. And just a quick update, we'll go into more formally later, but our year runs from July to July, so it's like 2015 to 2016. But in the course of the year, with your support, the Madoc Lions Club were able to donate over $11,000 back to the community. What was interesting, I went back through, we have to do a file every month about what we've done with Two Lions International. And I lost track when I got close to 9,000 Lions Club hours in that time period that we put out. So congratulations to the Lions Club, that's a lot of hours. And I think we're already ahead of that already this year. And we will have a slide presentation later that will show you how you've helped us through our fundraising and some of the events. With that though, we'll start off. If you could please stand and take your hats off. Let's sing. No? No. Okay, Dan. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all our sons' command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, a true North, strong and free, from far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Well, I'm not sure the new Belleville Senators want us down there singing O Canada. It wasn't bad. And if you could, sorry, if you could still remain standing. You have a little card in front of you. And if you would join us in saying Our prayer. O Lord, thy blessing now let fall upon thy lives as we call. May all our ties of friendship be forever strengthened, Lord, by thee. Please be seated. Oh, sorry. Secretary's coming in here. Put your hand on your head. Put your hand. No. We're doing all that. So if I could then ask Lion Kevin to make a toast to the Queen and the troops.
To the troops overseas and around the world, we salute thee.
Here. And a toast to Her Majesty the Queen. Queen.
And the princess.
Now I promise you can sit down. I promise. Dinner now, and I'm just going to jump in. We got one little special presentation. As indicated, we have some new members, but one of our special members came on board is Taylor Hadley. And we have Taylor, we have your hat with your name on it now.
Thank you.
And your name badge.
Thank you.
And there's actually a shirt coming for you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard, Taylor. I'm going to jump a little bit here. I want to thank all the Lions Club members. This is the first time we've actually done a big potluck like this, and I'd like to thank Lion Gail Nolan for organizing it for us. So hopefully you enjoy it. We're going to start off with the far right table, and we just work our way over.
See my picture? If I'd known, I would have had my hair done. The butter's Here, it is ham. Want some beans? No beans? Oh. Got a bean and girl. So nice, guys. Not me. One for him.
I can't put any shit until after the fall fair. Basically, the Sunday night after the fall fair, we started.
I'm just going to put the slideshow on so you can have watch on finish your dessert and your drinks. Okay, right there. She'll be on here. John and Heather Burnside, Casual Fine Dining. Him and Penny Toms, the newlyweds.
That's where the meat came from.
Carl Vandermeer and staff, there's a Russell in the corner there. Brad and Cheryl Freeman that couldn't make it tonight. The gold mine. These are all people that had a lot to do with our success. Certainly Sherry McMillan, that was a lot of tickets at Hunter Ford. Ward and Big Matt Moose, young there. Grandson Cal Ramsey's been very instrumental with us this year. Actually, that was with the dog park. And municipal staff, Jeff Fitton and the crew over there. Certainly Peter and Nancy Goodrum do a lot of work behind the scenes for us. Steve and Andrew, I think we've got over 700 cups of coffee from McDonald's, but not tonight, but it's in your cup. Scott and Liz Wallace, great members. Ted and Sherry Smith from Napa. These are all people that certainly support us through the course of the last year. So together, we did a lot. And this just does next year's 100th anniversary. The food bank, we do a lot of donations there now to the cash and food. We sponsor the community care transit bus. We sponsor the Central Heating transit bus. We were able to put a history book together, and Earl Deary, the gentleman on my left there, on the stand. We did a lot of work over the off-east dog park, and one of our members, Lynn Cabrant, is part of the members there. We did 8 cruise nights. We were able to get gifts for the kids on cruise night. We donated to the Fort McMurray station up there. We donated a bicycle to the St. Racy's Park, and you'll see next year that we're actually, you'll see a picture of a swing set shortly. We did $1,000 to send our local baseball team to Newfoundland. We continue to do eyeglass collections, and I believe last year was over 300 pairs that we were able to send off. We support the dog sled races up in El Dorado. We did a clean sweep of the village market. Alliance International asked us to do something around all across Day 3. We did the bingos at the Lacole Manor when they were open. We certainly support our veterans, as you got from the first there. We sponsor the accessible room at the local arena. We did a barbecue, and we are in a position of helping put some playground equipment down at Ivanhoe at the park. Hospice, we take turns cutting the grass at hospice, all the local Lions Club members. We do a lot of equipment moves for hospice, whether it be furniture or equipment. One of our historical events that we did was the Gone Cemetery down in Ivanhoe. And we brought the Harlem Ambassadors to the little town of Madoc for the residents as well as the high school. We do the Christmas parade. We did the family health team barbecue for them. We had our regular family day. We had a lot of good participation in our baseball game this year. We've helped out a few fire victims in the community. This is one of them. This was actually from Clinton. We got the bus in there twice. Must be paid us for that one, I'm not sure. We do a bursary at the high school where we give money to an individual that shows volunteerism within our community. We helped them do some repairs to the bookworm after a break-in. Lots of scooters. Bob gets the first scooter. And we do bingo at the Crescent Care retirement home in Marlborough. Benny gets a scooter. We're going to have scooter races next year downtown Madoc. We sponsored a bench at the Trinity United Church Park at. Gilda got a scooter. So we're going to have races.
I'm in. Mine goes 45 miles an hour.
At Marvin, though, she got a custom wheelchair. And then Joe got a scooter, so we've given out 5 scooters so far.
Wow.
We help out with the angel tree at the TD Bank every year. We had a lady that fell behind her in her yard work. She lost her husband who used to do it for her, so we pitched in one weekend and did it. We're helping out with the Alzheimer's for new equipment. You'll hear more about that next month probably. Madoc Public Library, we donated some money to them for more books. Madoc Public School, we give them $700 towards their new playground equipment. Adopt a child, we give clothes to the needy around the area. We adopt a highway just down by the Marwa Lake, and we're looking at doing one north of 7 next year. Additional. Adam's Hope for Autism, we donated to them. We help out with Youth Unlimited Volleyball. And of course, one of our big ones is we support the troops. The Military Family Resource Center in Trenton. We helped out with the renovation program this year for the high school. The last year for it. Of course, the Military Family Resource Center. We sponsor and help out with the 385 Army Cadets in Madoc here. Another fire victim in the community. That's accessible swing set we'll be putting in next year at the park here. Wheelchairs. We did the Municipality Center Hastings Summer Camp this year, barbecue. And this is how we did it. Dog tags. The dog went off the screen. I couldn't find him. We did over 800 dog tags last year. Demolition Derby. Smiley faces there. We did the Ontario Dog Sled Symposium barbecue this year, the first one around this area for the dog sledders. They're starting fundraising for the Madoc Pool, so we chipped in with that. We had our first golf tournament with the Lake Association this year. And unfortunately, Dave was sick tonight, but he did 600 pounds of potatoes that day. Unbelievable. Classic Cruise Night. Great event for us to be involved in. We did the basketball game, as you said, the front there with the Harvard Globetrotters. Made some money off that for the residents. Gee, I wonder who that guy is. The ATV raffle winners. And then they became Lions Club members. Madoc Extravaganza was a good event for us. We're not sure how big the pump's going to be this year. Apparently they're pretty small. Tuning Tuesdays, we're just wrapping that up now for the year. And we did the Steve O'Brien barbecue. We actually donated the money back to Youth Unlimited on that one. We do our annual Easter Bunny sales. So we thank you from the Lower Roaring Lions, and that's our club. Thank you very much. Certainly support us in all our endeavors. So this time, on behalf of Lions Club, I'd like to present you with some certificates of our appreciation. First of all, I'd like to call up Carl Vandermeer from Foodland. And I think probably, Diane, you want everybody to stay up here?
Pardon?
You want them all to stand up here?
Depends how many you got. How many are there?
At least 12. Carol, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Carol is very quick to give us
Stay put.
Carol is very quick to give us some breaks at the Foodland there and give us some discounts when it comes through. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. We'd have John and Heather Burnside come up. John, and we talked about the ATV raffle. These people sold them all across Canada, our ATV raffle tickets, and over 330 tickets they sold on our behalf. So thank you very much, sir. Thanks. Now this gentleman here, we don't know how to thank him sometimes. All the barbecues that we do, they're just great.
We do a lot.
And we do a lot. And if I could have Ward Brunton come up. Ward. This gentleman unselfishly gives us all our propane free. I don't know how he gets to pass his boss, but...
Ask no questions.
Thanks very much. Now, maybe I could have Eileen come up because I see Terry's holding the camera. But one of the reasons why we're so successful is that we get a lot of coverage. And certainly, Terry Pigton over the years has followed the Madoc Lions Club and make sure we not only get some of our films on there, but he advertises for us. And for that, we really appreciate it, Terry, for all your time and effort. Terry, that's right. Now, I guess it might have been just a little bit of a disillusion tonight. You had some great coffee there and some great cups, but it wasn't McDonald's coffee. But if I could have Steve Weber and Andy come on up, Andy Carty. So we figured we must have done over 700 cups of coffee that these guys give to us. Sometimes in a panic, but it's great. Much appreciated, and certainly great to have McDonald's in the area. So, thank you very much. See you in the morning. I feel sorry for Diane because we're so active. And she said, I just can't keep putting stuff in, but she does a great job for us. So he's putting us in there, and we appreciate all the headlines and all the permission you give us, Diane.
I try to do my best. We need a Madoc paper if anybody's interested in starting. Thank you very much, and don't tell my boss, but I'm retiring before the end of the year. It's been good to work with you.
A lot of support, and a lot of it does come from the Municipality Center Hastings and a lot of the park staff. And certainly when I give Jeff Bitt a call, he never hesitates. So Jeff, up. Jeff, Municipality. And his other counterpart that's not here tonight, I must mention, is Sharon Peterson. Because I think when I call Jeff, he calls Sharon. But it's always great to know the staff's on hand and that people in the park have just been great with this year. Thank you very much, Jeff, for all your support. Thank you. So this guy must, I'm sure when I pulled his driver, he's running, thinking, what's he want now? I could have Peter and Nancy Goodrum come up.
Exactly what he says.
They do a lot of good signage for us. They help us out with our shirts and emblems and that. And like I say, I go in there, I'm getting better. I used to go in and say I needed half an hour. Now I say maybe 3 hours.
tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Wonders about my driveway. I'm always coming and going, and the girls are always yelling, but we've got another gentleman we call him all the time to help fix our equipment now, and that's my neighbor, Andrew Kebworth.
There you go.
We call Andrew the barbecue equipment maintenance manager. Thanks very much, Andrew. Actually, Andrew, we got us out of hot water a couple times, because at the farm show with TSA on reading down our next, he went over, set it all up, and I said, no, we had a licensed guy come over and inspect everything, and passed inspections. Then he went over and did the canteen at the fair, and that was a bit of a challenge, but it worked out okay.
Well, my pleasure. I don't want to see anybody getting blown up.
We appreciate that.
Thank you. Or in my case, start a fire.
Actually, I should actually mention these people, even though they're not here. Young Kyle Ramsey, who's a grandson of Harold Ramsey's son's trucking. I don't think his dad knows what he does for us half the time. Every time we tell Kevin, oh, Kyle, tell him thanks very much. Why wouldn't he do this time? Certainly, he helped us when we were doing the dog park. His brother Austin was at one end, and at the pits, I guess, and Kyle was at this end, and they put a parking lot in over there for $10,000. Didn't cost us anything.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Until his dad found it. The other partner we have, unfortunately Lisa wasn't here tonight, is Lisa Wood from Ivanhoe Cheese. And she has been great supporting us. We're doing projects. She was part of the Gone Cemetery, and we thought that was great. So just to say that, you know, without you people, as you can see, that all these projects that we do and what we put back in the community would not have been done without all your support. So just our way of appreciating what you've done for us now and in the past, and certainly going forward. And I guess the one I forgot to say here was Brad and Cheryl Freeman from Hidden Gold Mine. That's why we're all the treats that they give us. It's great. So if anything, we want to keep you as partners. We appreciate all your support. And, I guess we went down to about 10 members at one point. We're now up to 26 members and growing. We appreciate some of the new members coming in, some new ideas and that. One of the projects coming up, because each year we have a bit of a historical committee. So this year we're doing the Perry Mine, and the Perry Mine is Thursper Mines down at the boat launch. So we're going to be doing the same as what we did down in Ivanhoe, put a fence up. And when I did the boat launch, it took me 3 years to work through the Ministry of Natural Resources. This time it only took me 3 days because they had a file on me, so it was perfect. But that's what we're going to be doing for Centennial. We're looking at doing the Tulp Mine as a historical site. So each year we're going to try to pick up a historical site going forward. We're going to be extremely busy this year coming up with all our projects. We're going to take a bit of a lull, we hope, in October to get ready for some craft shows and that. And then January we start back doing the dog tags and so forth. We have a big meeting coming up tomorrow night with the Ontario Snowmobile Circuit Racers, which is not the drag races, but circuit racers, and they want to bring it to Madoc, so they've asked the Lions Club to consider. So we'll have a look at that for something for next year as well. But it's the 150th birthday for Canada next year. We got a lot of activities going on. It's also the 100th anniversary of Lions International, where we're in 200 countries around the world and growing. So we're having a lot of fun with that. As well as we are partnering up with the 385 Army Cadets. Next year is the 60th anniversary of Vimy Ridge, and the Army Cadets commemorate them every year. So we're going to put a little monument or plaque in the, we call it the Cenotaph Park, but it's actually the Thomas Thompson Park down there. So it's another little project. So lots of things around the area. We're hoping that you might see our little golden arch, wrong, our white arch for Lions Club somewhere in the community next year. That's the Centennial as well. We can't make it golden because the other guy's got the big M, you know. But we'll have our works up there too, don't you worry. So hopefully you've met a lot of people tonight, had a bit of a conversation, had some desserts, and I can't thank the other Lions Club members enough for doing the potluck tonight and having a great time. So until we knock on your door again, thank you very much. So Larry, you ready? Where's Larry? 55th. We actually have an announcement here by Lion Sean Wood.
I'm actually passing off Lion Kevin.
I guess Lion Kevin's doing it.
More of a presentation. I want to write it down that way.
Hey, Lion Kevin?
Don't sit down. On behalf of Lions Club International, Tom has received another reward here from the Lions received the key. It's a membership advancement key for opening the doors and having signed up another 2 members or a few more members to our Madoc Lions Club to keep it healthy and growing. So congratulations from Lions Club International and the Madoc Lions Club.
Thanks, Kevin. Great.
Tom, look at the camera. Can I just thank everybody for the food?
Did we dip it? Go ahead. Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody who brought food or contributed money towards the food. I think we did pretty well tonight as far as food goes. There's a lot left over, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. You're welcome.
Hey, Larry.
Okay.
Who didn't buy a ticket?
Everybody have their ticket.
Everybody had their 50-50?
Yeah.
I think,
Taylor wants a ticket.
oh, you want a ticket?
Yeah, you missed me.
We did. Hop chop to it.
On the table.
Okay, how many thousands? Special treat. One for 2. I always give it a try. Mr. Brad. Okay, now we're up to
Extra $5 for 2
an extra 5, whatever.
What's the total?
What was the total?
54.50.
54.50, so it's $57.
$57.
$57, okay.
Mr. Carl,
Carl's gonna drop?
because Mr. Carl won it last year.
Great too.
So if he falls to the different ticket,
I'm gonna get him all.
No, you won't.
250 over here.
Good morning.
All right. Winning number is 331666. Sign of the devil. 331666.
There we go.
Hey!
Mine, Linda Bedard, congratulations.
All right.
Right there.
Dinner appreciation to you people, and again, we hope to see you back again next year, and I appreciate all your time. And I love doing this part of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna watch it. Is it right in front?
Yeah.